Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Brindleberry Cottage. If you're new here, welcome.
Welcome.
We're very grateful you're here to watch us today. And if you are a new subscriber, thanks for joining us. We're really excited to have you along. If you're a person who's been following us for a while, thank you so much for your support of our channel. And thank you to all of you who've had wonderful comments through the year and a half, has it been?
Yeah.
Almost a couple years now. I believe in May it'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
So thank you for all of you joining us. So today is a little different. We are here to, hopefully you can notice this beautiful snow happening behind us.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's
Beautiful
a
New
gorgeous
England day.
Yes.
In the winter.
Paul's home today because
Snow day.
a snow day because they canceled work. I'm excited. We're
Yeah.
taking this opportunity to enjoy a day together, and we wanted to address a few things. The first thing is today's video is a little different. It's going to be a chat with us. We'll try to keep it on the
Brief side.
brief side, yes. You know, if you know me by now, you know I don't keep things brief, but I'm going to try really hard. Anyway, we're going to keep it about comments and questions, anything that maybe you haven't seen this address, maybe you have this question and you didn't see from previous questions and when we answered it from other people. So we're going to address that now. Also, we want to take this time to tell you there's a change coming.
So we're changing our release day of the week.
Mhm.
We've been releasing on Tuesdays for a while now.
For a short time, since the
For a little
beginning of
while.
this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Schedule-wise, it's not really working out for all of us, so we're going to change that day to Friday.
Yes.
So going forward, we're going to try Fridays to see if that works for everybody.
There will always be one a week. We
Right.
may, and I'm sorry for the confusion, I'm sure that's very frustrating when you're getting excited to sit down and watch a certain video, or you follow certain people and you know like, oh, every Thursday or every Tuesday this person has a video out, and then we go and change it again and again. Our schedules keep changing.
They do.
Things change a lot, so we're
So-
trying to go with that. I'm so sorry if that's very inconvenient, but hopefully it'll work out for you. So because of that, we're taking this opportunity to have a chat. Just because you're expecting it on Tuesdays lately, but we have a video coming out this Friday. We can't always guarantee the time. We generally try to get it out for that morning, so
Right.
the night before we're ready to go and it's published that morning. We're going to try to keep that going. There will be times where we're just running a little short, it just needs a little tweak, so it'll still be that day, but it might be later in the day.
Right.
So this Friday we have, and another reason we chose this time to do this is because we have, we're working on a project right now and it just needs a little more tweaking, not just in the video section for editing, it actually in the actual room. So we actually have to, we're waiting on a few accessories to finish it.
Right.
And we just have like a little mini project that has to be finished for that room. And then it'll be completed by Friday. So you will see it at some point, hopefully the morning, but definitely on Friday at some point. So at this time, I'm gonna do the bad first. So we have, in our channel, there's always comments or questions, sometimes nothing. We struggle with some videos. We just wanna put this out there that it's very hard sometimes learning. We are not tech savvy at all. Our son is, but he doesn't always have the time and he can't always be behind the camera or helping us with every little thing. So he does his best to take what we have given him and try to edit it and publish it. So
Yeah.
he does a great job for someone who just really had to teach himself this whole process. Although he's tech savvy, this is a whole different entity, so it's just teaching himself and learning all of this. I want to say ahead of time, there are comments on occasion about our lighting or the way we move or I'm trying to picture what they are, whatever. It's maybe the content's a little rough or maybe you don't like what we're doing. That's fine, that's your opinion, and you're welcome to that.
And we're doing our best.
We're doing our best, but we take it with a grain of salt because we know sometimes people don't always mean it the way they say it, and sometimes they do, and we just usually go and ignore that. I will not comment back if it's mean. If it's something constructive, we will always take it the way it's supposed to be and say thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate the constructive
We do.
comments, absolutely.
Yes. I follow a lot of people as well, and I'll see something, and it's not always my cup of tea, but I love what they're doing. I love that they're trying, and I see it in a different way.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I wouldn't dare say something hurtful like, gee, your cabinets are ugly, or I hate what you did here, or, you know, get off, you don't, this channel, you shouldn't be having a channel. I wouldn't waste my breath with that. But I'm here to address it today. Maybe a little shaming, but I'm not trying to be cruel and shame a little bit. I'm acknowledging your comments right now, and I just feel like they're maybe a little unnecessary, but I'm going to address them. Happy to say there's only about 4 that I haven't responded anyway to, so I'm going to respond now. 11 months ago, the realistic faux brick wall, under $50. That was our original brick wall.
Right.
It was our first official video, which is really exciting. The comment is from JGG7377. Thank you. It says, who did you copy? Marina from Fearfully Created. So I'm guessing they think we copied this design. We're very, very honest people, so we will tell you honestly, if we did so-called copy something, please know it's without our knowledge. Sometimes we're really cocky and think we invented something. And I pose this question, how many times have you thought you invented something, it's really cool, only to find out months later, oh my God, someone created that exact same thing? That's not out of cockiness, it's just, I've talked to a lot of people, we all feel that way.
Yeah.
It really was unintentional, so we didn't realize, we really thought we did this really cool thing. I will say, we did see different methods because we were seeing what to do with this wall for a long time.
Right. We were inspired by a few different
Yeah.
things, and I think we took a few different ideas and kind of
Made
our own
Yeah.
what worked for us, and this has worked great for us. If you've seen over the past year and a half, we've used this technique and maybe perfected it in different areas of our home because it really worked for us.
It was.
It's a great,
It was great.
cheap and easy design to transform a whole space. I stand by this technique. It works great.
I do too, we love it.
Yeah, so
It's very realistic. It's not just like and it's great if that's what you want to do and do a panel. It's just for us, we didn't want to put that extra money into a panel because they're more expensive than this.
and you see the seams on this panels
Yeah.
and whatnot. So yeah, we've really crafted this. We were inspired by a few different ideas and
Yeah.
crafted it into our own techniques.
So to that comment, JGG7377, we did not copy anybody intentionally, and if we did, I apologize to if that person felt like we did, or you feel very protective of that person. Maybe you've been following them for a while. Maybe you know them. I don't know, but I will say no copying. This is just, I'm sorry if it happened to be, it's like at the end of a movie where they say any
All persons are, and
close to that is purely
Yeah.
coincidental, whatever.
Right.
I'm going to give that same statement. It's purely coincidental. However, awesome that other people are doing this. That's what we
Yeah.
want with this channel. We want to inspire
Really.
others, and we want to maybe we get inspired too, but we want to help people, and
Yeah.
so
it's all about sharing of information.
Yeah.
I think, which is great about YouTube, is a great way to share information. The more people out there having this kind of content and sharing creative ideas, the more the better. So that's fantastic. So.
yes, well, we are very, very glad that you're enjoying this. This and the one behind our kitchen.
A backsplash.
Our backsplash, our kitchen counters there, has gotten our most views, and we're really excited about that because it's something we really believed in. We really did think we kind of invented it and taken some thoughts from other things that we watch, which we do with a lot of things. We watch a lot of how-to videos, and if we do copy anything, we will always,
Oh, of course.
always give the credit. Just
Yeah.
know that. So this particular, if we didn't give the credit, it's because we really didn't realize.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's awesome. If you have found that from other channels that are similar, great. We had a comment yesterday or the day before of someone who did something really unique and different, said, I live in a rental, and they had taken adhesive tiles which
From the
basically
dollar
can
store.
come off and on from the Dollar Tree. And I
Right.
thought, really clever. See, that's what we
For
want
the
to hear.
backsplash. Yes,
We
just
want to
sharing
hear
those ideas.
Yeah, we want to hear your ideas too. So that was, by the way, that was pretty awesome. We
Yeah.
really liked that comment, and I really love that people are sharing their stuff too, because that's what we want this to be, a community forum where we can go back and forth. And I wanted to say that's awesome to you. So cheers to you for coming up
Cheers.
with such an awesome idea. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. We really did enjoy that. We wish when we were in an apartment years ago that we could have read people trying different things. So so cool the technology we have today that we can share ideas from
Yeah.
all parts of the world.
We've struggled for inexpensive backsplash ideas. We've gone through a lot of different styles over the
Have we
years
ever?
of different techniques that were inexpensive and unique. The faux brick backsplash, I think, is the
by far
Yeah,
the
we
best.
love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. So that's the permanent one from going forward.
We've done everything from tile to just painting on a design. We've done flash metal, like the flash
Flashing.
sheeting, the flashing.
Yeah.
Interesting, but and it certainly kept it clean. But boy, when you take it down to, we did cut ourselves on the sharp metal. It's very, very scary. But also, it was a look that we weren't really into. If you have a restaurant, it might be really cool, but no, it didn't last long.
Yeah.
From @Anne-Marie Cartier. 2 months ago, this was just downright mean. It even got a thumbs up like from somebody. So 2 Minos out there. So thanks, I guess. But in big caps, it says, please choose another hobby. This is so bad. From the coffee bar, when we did our coffee bar, I'm going to try to put this in a nice way because it's, I want to kind of giggle about it because, wow, great that you took the time to say that. Yeah, there are trolls out there. There are some things that aren't even real. So it could be that, but with the handle, I'm going to guess it's probably a real person. Thanks for your comment. We didn't see it as bad, and I'm sorry that you felt that way. It wasn't our strongest video. That's okay.
It was fun. I'm really pleased with how it came out.
I love
it.
it.
Works really well. We create great coffee at our new coffee station. So
we love the coffee bar. It's convenient for us. It's funny how they write that, but they don't actually specify, because we would actually love constructive criticism if they said, hey, because I'm a decorator, but I don't practice outside of my home. So it would be interesting to see if they were maybe a decorator and they actually had a reason to comment on that, because maybe I would take that seriously, and maybe they could give constructive advice like, gee, maybe there's too much clutter on there, or gee, because the materials we used were absolutely beautiful, and it doesn't matter. Beautiful materials, I'm saying. How it all turned out, we like it because it's convenient for us. But I could look at it now, and I am, as I'm talking, it is a little cluttered. But it suits us fine, and it's a center where we can do all of our coffee and tea, hot cocoa, all of that. It might be a little cluttered, or maybe a little too rustic. We're kind of trying to perfect that. But the thing is, I don't think that comment was necessary, and I remember feeling a little lump in my throat, and I was so heartbroken. I did not comment back, and I'm commenting now because I want to address it. Again, if you have nothing nice to say, please don't say anything at all. And I say this not just for our channel, because we're tough-skinned, but there are people that we follow that are not, and I've even seen some people no longer put out regular videos because they've had just some hurtful comments. It is absolutely, positively unnecessary. So I will say, on behalf of them and myself, enough is enough to all of you who do that. It is absolutely unnecessary to be hurtful and cruel. These people work very, very hard. I can attest to that. We put hours and hours into our videos, and some nights we're absolutely exhausted. The result may not be what you like, but the thing is, we do. There's many times where there have been things where we're like, ooh, ouch, but they left a comment. We're like, okay, actually, it's a great idea, and we'll comment back. Sorry if it was a disappointment to other people. I can see by the numbers it wasn't our most well-received video, but we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And that's what matters. So, I'm over it. So this was 18 hours ago from an @PatriciaReed 3510. Thank you, Patricia, for this comment. It seems, not sure how to take it. It seems
Passive aggressive?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But that's okay. Maybe we're just misunderstanding it. Sometimes we all say things we don't realize, but if you did, okay. But here's the comment. This technique has been around a long time. It was used in theaters for backdrop sets at the turn of the last century. Wow. Everyone adds their own tricks and touches. And there's big exclamation point after that. It is nice to see how everyone uses these ideas. It is nice to see everyone use these ideas. We're not saying no one else can, but nothing new under the sun, and a big exclamation point. Old is new again, and a big exclamation. So clearly they have some attachment to something. Maybe you've done this before. Maybe you also produce videos, and you feel sensitive about that. Yes, I'm not sure what the comment means. Nothing new under the sun. Okay. Old is new again. That is true on so many things, but I'm not sure how to take that.
Maybe it was meant in a well-meaning manner, but it seemed a little passive aggressive, but yeah, and I'm glad this technique's been around for so long. It's new
I
to
am
us,
too.
so.
Yeah, it is to us, and again, we really thought we were creating something really cool, but clearly not. And we're sorry if we've offended anybody or you thought that we took an idea. We did not intentionally. I have nothing more to say on that. So I'm not going to take my time out of any of those comments I just read to actually write anything, but I just wanted to say it here. It's just energy I don't want to use towards that. All right, so now we're going to look at some good comments and some constructive ones. This is now from this year on. I'm going to comment on our take on hygge. We had hygge is a Danish word from a Cynthia Olsen. You are correct, it is. My mistake. I did mention it already, but in case you were just watching now, didn't see the comments, I absolutely realized that it is a Danish word. Paul's part Swedish. I was focusing on that, and that the Swedish do also celebrate that, but you are correct, the origin. And I even have the book, our little book of hygge, all over it. Danish, Danish, Danish. My brain was just, sometimes you ever do that where your brain is just knows it, but it goes in a different direction. My brain just keeps telling me sometimes a certain word, and I keep doing that. I don't always notice until it's published. So anyway, my apologies, Cynthia. You are correct, it is. Thank you for calling me on that. See, that kind of stuff I like, because I want to be called on that, because I sometimes don't even realize, I just let it go and unaware that I did that. The person who had mentioned that they were Swedish, and that, yes, you're right, we practice hygge in Sweden too, but the Danes are, as much as it hurts to admit it, the masters of it. Well, they are, but the Swedish do a great job at it as well. When I apologized, they said, don't worry about it. The concept in itself, that's important, and you nail it in the video. Thank you, Mrs. Bumbleina. That's really lovely. That was very sweet to say. And Cynthia answered and said, no problem, good video. Thank you, Cynthia. That was very nice. I'm glad you took it as it was, that I wasn't trying to diminish that the Danish had, in fact, originated it, but I just was in that thought process. Yeah. And this I wanted to share because, oh my gosh, it was so lovely, and it's worth sharing. I hope that's okay, because they commented it, so I imagine it's okay that I repeat it. But this was absolutely lovely. This was from an @Nicholas Leonard book edits, so I imagine they're a writer. And this, clearly they are, and they're a poet. But thank you, Nicholas, for this. But this is a poem that they had shared, and I really want to share it with you. But it was, from on the moon let's look upon our earth, where clouds as old as Zeus's beard ballet. The whipped cream storm clouds love to swirl and turn, where couples could be kissing in their rain. Somewhere somebody wakes, somebody sleeps and dreams of things they will forget about. Somebody in their window hugs their knees and lends the day a timeless thoughtful pout. Oh, but it's time to take our planet back, the globe you have to pay your taxes on, as slanted ruins long for people past who weren't dependent on a soulless job. Why should we obey the rich anymore? Let's burn our bills the way we toast our s'mores. My name is Nicholas Leonard, and this is a sonnet that I wrote. I thought that was really cool, and I think, cheers to that. My husband is an aspiring writer. Paul and I have both published books, and I can say for myself,
that's just beautiful. Nothing
to that quality would I ever write. Thank you so much for sharing that. Perfect going with the background of our winter's day and the hygge. It was actually really lovely to read that. So thank you so much for sharing that, Nicholas. @RachelRose20. Hi, I've just found your channel. I love it. I'm just making my home nice and cozy whilst listening and watching you. Smiley face. Best wishes from England. I love England. I really do. So that made me really giddy happy. Rachel, that was lovely. That really made my day. Thank you so much. And I'm really glad you're enjoying the channel and that you found us all the way from the spectacular England, which I really wish I lived as well. But anyway, thank you so much for that comment. That was really kind. Thank you.
Well, if you can't live in England, at least we can live in New England.
Yes.
So the best we can do.
It's close enough. Not really, but we pretend. @CJoyM4967. This was also lovely. I am all about the hygge, and I'm all for this video. I loved it. Thank you for sharing your take on it, and can't wait to see what your newer style is going to be. I love the pics at the end too. There is just something so beautiful about fresh snow covering everything.
Really is.
I could not agree more. There are a lot of complainers here in New England about the snow and in various parts of the world. And it was lovely to have someone share our affinity for snow.
We try to embrace it.
We do. There are times where like, all right, enough snow. When it comes to like April, we're like ready for spring. I'm absolutely a spring lover, but I'm really, as I age, trying to embrace the seasons more, go back to our childhood a little bit and enjoy it.
And nobody likes to drive in the snow, of course, but if you're blessed where you don't have anywhere to go, embrace the snow.
Indeed. I'm really glad you liked the pictures. Thank you. That was my favorite part of the video. I absolutely love the wintertime snow. In the winter, after a while I get tired of it fast, but
Yeah, snow in the spring, not so much fun.
But it is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, and that's beautiful Mother Nature. Anyway, I'm really glad that you're enjoying our take on the hygge. It is absolutely just our take. There's all different kinds of, there's no wrong way to practice it. But this, we were sharing how we had taken it in and embraced it. But thank you so much. Also, I'm very excited about our newer style too. Our video coming out on Friday shows you our first video of what's to come with our new style. I'm not sure. I've been this particular style for a long time, so I'm trying to embrace it a little bit. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this particular room, but you'll see on Friday how it all comes out. But I would love your comments on what you think about it. It's different, it's darker, so we're used to light, bright colors, so this is a little bit of a darker, warmer tones, and it's obviously going into a different style. We're trying to do more Scandinavian, we're trying to be more minimalist and simple, which is saying a lot because we have a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter, which is kind of the farmhouse feel a lot. So we're kind of, so I say Scandinavian, but I think maybe our bathroom is even more modern farmhouse. So it's kind of, we're transitioning a little bit into it.
Right.
But it is more modernized.
And we're definitely trying to declutter a bit.
Yeah.
You know, we've got, less knickknacks and less whatnot. We're trying to
organize.
Right. We all need to
Yeah.
organize a bit, I think. So we're no exception to that. So we're working on it. We're getting there.
Hygge and the Lost Art of Wintering. I love this human. This at CJoyM4967 again. Always so lovely with her comments, and thank you. We treasure those comments, so thank you. That really makes our day. We love that you go out of your way to watch it and to support our channel, and then to make a little conscious effort to comment. So thank you to all of you. But CJoyM had written, I love that you guys have that walking area behind your home and the benches to just sit on and breathe in nature. Thank you also for all of the great tips on hygge and wintering. Snowplow, sorry. And then great video. Thank you, CJoyM.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have the woods right behind our house. So, and we made the effort to make some trails back there, which we love. Practically daily, we walk back there and just take a little time to get away from regular life and get out in nature. It's really, really important, I think. It's really helped me. I struggle from depression, and getting out in nature daily really helps me out a lot with that. So, in a lot of ways, and the exercise is great. And it's peaceful to get out and walk in nature. We can have our little chats, we can sit on our bench and just chat about life. It's nice, it's important, I think.
It is important, and we do feel absolutely blessed by that. And we do spend, like Paul said, we do spend a lot of time on our trails and on the benches. That bench, a long time ago, I should say, a little over a year ago, I was recovering from a major surgery. It was a scary time for us, and I'd always dreamed of a bench up on the hill. Once we made that trail, it became even more apparent, because even before the trail, we wanted a bench up there. We didn't utilize that area at all, and honestly, strangely enough, it was during the pandemic that kind of sparked that energy to like, okay, let's make that trail we've always dreamed of. And we did a lot of cutting down and thinning out trees and kept a ton of trees, just so you know, but it had been overgrown, and now it's so open and lovely. It's not where we want it to be yet at all, but it's more open now, and we have trails and we have a sitting area. But Paul took it upon himself when I was recovering to finally build me that, because he was home with me, because I needed around the round the clock care. So he was absolutely wonderful making that very, very nice bench. I actually am looking at it right now. I love to look out the window and see it from this view, and it's the first place I want to go when I step outside. So thank you for noticing that. And Paul's handiwork, he did a wonderful, wonderful job. That's all him. Thank you for saying that. And CJM, you're absolutely lovely. We thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to make those comments. Thank you. It means a lot.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
So on our kitchen backsplash, which we still get comments on, and awesome. I'm so glad you're loving that, because that's what we wanted this video to be, is something that would hopefully inspire people and people would get excited to watch a certain thing. And this particular one was a tutorial. We want you to know we will be planning on that more and more.
Tutorials?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to do our very best to perfect it. The thing is, we just never felt we were very good at explaining details on how to do it, so we turn away from it a lot. We are planning on doing that more and more. 5 months ago, and at Queen Ashley, 6353, excuse me, said, beautiful, would you care to list out step by step what you did to achieve this look? Did you put joint compound over the brick panels and then paint? And for the final white cost, is that white paint if compound? Thank you for your questions. I did reply. If you want the full answer, it will be on here under that kitchen backsplash video. I hope that answered the question. But again, it's on that original video from almost a couple years ago, our very first video, which is this brick wall for under $50. 3 months ago, someone said you should use Vaseline on the edge of the floor when painting next to the floor. A Q-tip works great. Paint won't stick and is easy to wipe off. I would still put down painter's tape also. Thanks for sharing your journey. And that was from at Catherine Mushaw, 1956. You are absolutely right. I'm lazy and I don't always do that step, but boy, she's right, Catherine's right. It really does make a difference for cleaning. So thank you for that and putting it on the channel so others can see it as well under the comment section. You are absolutely right. And I think she's talking about our baseboards where our cabinets were, that, what do you call that? A kickboard, kick plate?
Right.
So where that is, I was painting those because it was this like cherry wood. There was nothing there before, so we had put that there and thought, oh, we'll get to it later. But I wanted to unify it with everything else, with the white cabinets and the knobs, and not have this random sticking out color of red wood. I didn't really prepare it, which normally I would sand it and whatnot. But I didn't, again, lazy. I didn't want to take it up and sand it. But what I ended up doing, it stuck to it just well. I believe I did a rough sanding of it, wiped it down, which I didn't show in the video. But it stayed on. So far I haven't had to touch it up, but you are correct, Catherine. You really should put, and I have done that before. I just was very lazy that day.
The prep, it takes a long time, but it makes the project go smoother in the end, so.
For sure, yes.
Sometimes we skip the prep step and you jump right into the project, so.
For sure. And then Miss Lori, 1973, she said, beautiful, I did mine with dollar store tiles. I'm in a rental, but I'll be doing my RV differently in my next home. That's great. That's great.
Thank
you for the backsplash of that same video. Thank you so much for saying that, and what a really cool idea. And that's the one I had mentioned earlier. That's just really cool. Great advice for when you're in a rental. I love that she's going to try something else again. I love to hear people's stories of what they're trying. Thank you so much. 2 months ago, the kitchen looks absolutely beautiful, from Cheryl Melton, 643. I hope I'm saying that right. That was very nice. Thank you so much. At user-CW2PK8ZN9J, your brick looks real. I have watching videos, and yours are the best. Love the final project. That's very, very sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We really do appreciate that. And then Mommy's Boxes, I love the name. At Mommy's Boxes 3 weeks ago said, looks great. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We've had great support from all around the world, from the UK, from Australia.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the support and all the comments. So thank you very much. It really inspires us to keep going, because this is something we love to do, and we love to do things on a tight budget. You know, some people will have, like on those decorating shows, we only spent $10,000 on renovating our kitchen. Not everybody has $10,000 to renovate their kitchen or any room. So we try to do things on a tight budget. We spend our money elsewhere, I suppose. So when we receive a positive response from the viewers, it really inspires us to keep going. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
It does, and remember that when you're watching other videos, we do that. There's times I don't have time to comment, but it doesn't mean I don't like something. It's just I don't always comment. But especially if I'm not enjoying something, I certainly wouldn't comment. But I do try to watch the videos as much as I can, even the longer ones from others, right to the end, because it really does help support them. By no means am I saying you need to do that. I'm just saying if you're looking for, even not our channel, but other channels, and you're looking to support the people that you enjoy watching the videos right from the beginning to the end, and taking the time to comment and pushing a thumbs up,
and subscribe to them,
a like, a subscribe, all of that helps support the channel. So whether it's for us or not, we are hoping to do this full time down the road, but really we're just enjoying the process. This is a creative, artistic outlet for us, and we really enjoy it. But we're so grateful that you are watching and that you're supporting our channel, and some of you have even gone as far as recommending us to other people. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated. I wish I could thank you all in person, but thank you so much. We hope you've been able to see behind us and watching this gorgeous snow. I can't express how gorgeous it is outside.
It really is. I'm sure it doesn't transfer on the video quite as much as it does in real life.
When you're having a stressful day, there are a ton of accounts that we follow that we love watching that really help brighten the mood. There's some great informational videos if you're learning to think about making videos yourself. There's great resources out there. If we can ever answer a question for you, we'll do our very best to answer them. We thank you for all the comments. We thank you, and for watching. And take it from us, Paul and I have been through all kinds of things, through depression, through tragedies in our family, through medical conditions, all of that. And somehow we still find ways to stay positive. It's not always easy, folks, but we're here to hopefully provide you that little bit of respite. Sometimes we'll be transparent, but most of the time we're going to try to be a more positive outlet for you. So if you wanted to come on over here and see something informational, or something where you just want to step back, grab a warm cup of something, and join our channel to get a little bit of a break from your day, we hope that we can provide that for you. We thank you again for watching.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on Friday.